am Baum. I teach music at Thornton Donovan. I do all grades, kindergarten all the way up through 12th grade. I do general music with K through 5. I do guitar with 6 through 8. And then I do 2 different courses at the high school level. One is a thematic class, usually geared around the country that we are studying for the year. This year it's called Sounds of South Africa. And I also do a digital music class in which we use computers to explore compositional ideas and creating our own original music through the use of digital media.
Someone like you, and now you know, and now you speak.
We do the Arts House Cafe usually 3 times a year, one in the fall, one in the spring, and then one right before we end for the year. The fall and the spring is usually consisting of students of all grade levels, and anything they want to do, any kind of performance piece. It really gives the students a chance to get out and show the rest of our community what they enjoy doing as far as artistic work. It can be any kind of performance piece. It can be a dance or poetry or music or playing an instrument or singing, any of those things. We don't have necessarily a band per se here at Thornton Donovan or a real instrumental program or choral program, so this gives students a chance who maybe take outside lessons or who do dance outside. A lot of our students take different classes extracurricularly outside of school, so this gives them a chance to sort of show the school what they do on their time outside of school. So any sort of creative thing, we do that. We get a lot of submissions for foreign language pieces, both songs and poetry, to incorporate a lot of the work that we do here at Thornton Donovan that has to do with foreign languages and international education.
Je connais tous les lieux où le colonne loge est le plus naturel et la tête de l'homme. La mort de la justice et de la liberté a produit un fruit merveilleux, un fruit qui ne se gâte point, car il a le goût du bonheur. Que la terre produise, que la terre fleurisse, que la chair et le sang vivant ne soient jamais sacrifiés. Que les visages humains connaissent l'utilité de la beauté sous l'air de la réflexion. Pour tous du pain, pour tous des roses, nous avons tout prêté sûrement. Nous marchons à pas de géant, et la route n'est pas si longue. Vendre sa fruit de la fraternité, grandir et sans limite, chacune sera vainqueur.
Il volo del mio pensiero, fermarlo non saprei, rubare le sue ali, volentieri lo farei. Nelle altezze dell'infinito, per perdermi non esiterei. Esistere in sospeso, neanche non rifiuterei. Scendere sulla realtà, non so se vorrei.
I think it's important for the students to sort of have a venue that they can showcase their talent and sort of be able to perform on a big stage. We do the shows over at the New Rochelle Public Library, which is a much better facility in which the kids can go and perform on a big stage and have an audience there to watch them. I just think it's good for kids to get out and get on stage and have to do a performance. I think a little performance anxiety is good for people, even if you don't intend to go into performance as a business or as a career. You're probably going to wind up in some position at some point where you do have to be the center of attention, whether you're giving a presentation or a job interview or anything like that, where you are kind of put on the spot. And I think the sooner that you can get put in that position, the sooner you realize it's not all that bad and it's not as bad as you might think it is. So you can just grow from that and learn to be more confident in yourself and your abilities.
I've been learning piano since 4 years old. I've been long time and I keep practicing, and I learn a lot. But you know, when you have some skills, when you know how to play an instrument, you need to find a stage to perform yourself, and you want to show your skills, and you want to let people know how good you are and how how confident you are. So Art House Cafe is a great opportunity for me to let people know I can play piano. People can look at me in a different way. Not only I'm good at math, good at science, but I'm good at music too. So for me, play piano is a good move for girls.
It's a good move for girls.
Yeah, it's how I get my girlfriend.
Da, 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 da.
I play piano for her.
Il était vraiment plus âgé que moi. Je suis tout bêtement tombé dans
Music is very important in my life because I always love music. Not very much classical music, but like hip hop and R&B and African music. Yeah, and also dance is so fun. I love it. So yeah, that's basically it. I love it. I sing in French because I am from Cameroon, and in Cameroon we speak both French and English. So that's how I learned the French songs in Cameroon, and I just thought it would be a good idea to perform it here. And plus, I am in the French class, and Mr. Basie, our French teacher, said it would be good if we sang for them to sing in French. Art is beautiful. There's different types of art, and music and dancing being part of it, and they're great. And just so much fun.
I've been studying classical music for 6 or 7 years now under the tutelage of a great teacher, Rita Matheson, my pastor's wife, and I sing mostly classical music and opera with some show tunes and a little bit of modern music for a change. It's incredibly important at Thornton Donovan, I think, for the students to be able to have things like the Art House Cafe, seeing as we don't have bands or choruses. It's a really good opportunity for those who are passionate to go out and do what they love. I'm planning to continue my study of voice in college. I'm planning to have a minor. And I can't imagine stopping singing through my whole life because music is really what I love.
So we do 3 arts house throughout the year, as I said, one in the fall, one in the spring, and then one at the end of the year. The fall and the spring are, the kids can do whatever they want. They can choose anything that they're working on. However, the last arts house that we do is based on the work that we do both in lower school and middle school, as well as the work in the Sounds of South Africa course, or whatever thematic country we're studying for the year. So that will include all the music that we studied throughout the year, performing that music both at the lower school level, the middle school level, and the high school level. We do a lot of combining of different grades, so we'll have maybe a 4th and 5th grade performing with the high school students as well. It's also an event where we get to showcase all the artwork that we do in the school and the different classes that are also geared around the theme country of the year. We do a fashion show, which is run by Ms. Bubesi, who is our art teacher here at the high school level, and also showcasing all kinds of artwork, all visual art, any kind of pottery or paintings or sculpture or anything like that that pertains to the country that we're studying of the year. So it's really a great opportunity to kind of show the community and the parents and other students what has been going on in the classes and how we've sort of been able to learn about the country that we're studying that year through both music and art.